talked a lot a bit about economic nexus and the things that come along with that. But once you think about this, it leads to a lot of future advisory services. The very first step in getting someone compliant with sales and use tax is nexus. It's always been nexus, whether it's physical or economic. We've always done nexus studies. Now the nexus studies are far more complex and they're much more important. So as you go into the nexus study, the first thing you see is they've got economic or physical nexus. So now we need to register them. And so when you think about all the services that can follow on, you need to register and you need to make a decision whether it's timely or untimely. And timely meaning it's within the registration grace period under the economic nexus rules, and untimely means it's not, and you have to do back taxes and returns, which could include interest and penalties. Way untimely means you want to do a VDA and get rid of those interest and penalties, but you're only going to charge for a VDA if the cost benefit of doing the VDA is actually going to be less than the amount of money you save them on interest and penalties to be in good faith. And then once you've done that, you're going to need to determine whether or not the products are taxable in those states that you've got registrations going on. And once you do that, you're going to have to determine whether or not this company should use some sort of tax technology or if they can do it in their own accounting system. And you're going to help them with that. And then you have opportunities to do tax compliance and using third-party systems to provide tax returns, and that's an operational aspect. But eventually, you're going to also have audit defense and reverse audit. So these are all recurring services, and these are all services that you can use software like ours at LumaTax to power. And then as you get forward and going on into your practice, these are the things that will come up on a recurring basis because each company will have different levels of thresholds. They won't surpass them in all states. You can use our system as a tracker. You can also use Excel as a tracker. But again, you have to stay up on top of all those rules and regulations.